So when you pull up to your camper site, three things you need to hook up to are your electric, your sewer, and your water line. Your electric line is 30 feet. The sewer line, we have 20 feet of connection, and your water line is we have 25 foot of connection with an additional 50 if need be. And then another thing, once you get those close enough to those three things, then you want to make sure you have enough clearance for your slide. This slide, you want to have 40 inches of clearance for the slide when it comes out. So as soon as you get to about to where you're set up and you're good, you want to come up here and you want to look at your level line. So right now, when you get a camper set up, you have to level it up side to side first. So right now, this side's low, so we need to pick up this side. So what we need to do is, once we're backed up to about where we need to go, we're going to open this side door compartment and we're going to pull out the few things that we need for right now. That's a chock for underneath the jack. We have chocks for the tire that is not being lifted up, and then we have the leveling blocks for this side that needs to be leveled. And here's the tape. Before you get back in the truck and make sure the camper is level, you want to make sure you have 40 inches of clearance from wherever an electric post, a water post, or whatever it is over on this side, or a tree. You want to make sure there's 40 inches of clearance. That's how far the slide's going to come out. And then here is the connector for undoing all the sway bars. All right, so now that we have everything set up, we know we have enough clearance, we know we're close enough to all of our connections, we need to pick this side of the camper up, probably looking at the level, maybe a couple inches. So the leveling blocks are orange, the chocks just to keep the tires in place are the gray ones. So this side, we're gonna put it up. We have to lift this side up. So what we do is we're gonna back up a little bit past to where we're gonna be set up. We're gonna put the leveling chock underneath here, and we're just gonna lay this aside. So what this does is, now we're gonna get back in the truck and we're gonna pull it up enough. So as we pull up, the tire goes on this and it slowly picks up this side of the camper. So we pulled up a little bit, we've gone up here. Once we pull up, it's sometimes better to do this step with two people. If not, you can do it by yourself. It just takes a little bit longer because you have to put your vehicle in park with the parking brake on, come back here and check. So once you pull up, you know the side needs to come up. You're gonna come up here and look at the front level. Right now it's in the middle, so we're level. So then we're gonna go back here and we're gonna take this other leveling chock and shove it underneath this back tire as much as we can. If you're on rocks or you're on some type of gravel or dirt or whatever, you're gonna wanna try to move some rocks around to just try to make sure that your chocks are on the ground nice and level. And so once you disconnect, it's not gonna move on you. So once you got that and you're at a good spot, you're gonna take these chocks and you're gonna go around the other side and just sandwich it on the other tire, just so it prevents any movement from that side as well. Once you're disconnected from the truck, move the truck out of the way. Now it's just leveling up the camper. So we've done the leveling chocks side to side. Now we need to do front and back to make it level. So we're gonna go here and look on the side thing, the side level. So it looks like the front's a little high, so we're gonna put it down a little bit to make everything level. Put it down a little bit, just come back and check. It's perfect, okay? So we're good, camper's level, nice and square. Now it's time for everything else to set up.